home of the slave. My people never scared, stand up, stay brave. For the people, by the people, we built this joint. All facts, no filter, always on point, speaking truth to power. We done playing by the rules, taking back what's ours. Fuck 40 acres and a mule. Yo, yo. This is America. This is America. This is America. This is America. This is America, land of the free.
Fresh off the pole, motherfuckers with an attitude. No papers, no English, anti-black and rude. You POC, but you wanna be YT. Seat at the table, as an equal you'll never be. Came to this country off the civil rights side. Get your money up, then stab us in the back. You hate us, but you need us. Gotta make it make sense. When it comes to the whites, y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents.
Trey Rich Live is here with the summer anthem, Black Boy Joy. Turn it up, drop it low, catch the vibe. Black Boy Joy, out now, streaming on all platforms. Black Boy Joy merch is exclusively available at the FTP store. Order now at ftp-store.printify.me.
Niggas be gay, gay all day, gay all day. I said niggas be gay, niggas be gay, gay all day, gay all day. Oh, niggas be gay, niggas be gay, gay all day, gay all day. Since the beginning of time, niggas been busting it wide. Fuck Adam and Eve, cause Adam still fucking Steve. Ass on fleek, stomach ain't weak. You could be a hard bottom or a soft top. Once I'm in that ass, you know I won't stop. Trade is my name, Bussy is my game. Bitch, I'll take your man, it's all the same. Niggas be gay, gay all day, gay all day. I say, niggas be gay, niggas be gay, gay all day, gay all day. Niggas be gay, gay all day, gay all day.
Welcome, everybody. Happy Sunday. You see Gene Grady in the background. Welcome to FTP, for the people, by the people, bringing power back to the people. I am your host, the Queen of Judges, Nikki. As you guys can see, I am solo today. Don't know if Trey will be joining. Chris has some stuff to handle, so I'm holding it down. So welcome to everybody in the chat. TGD, KK, Gene, Blue Skyline, and T-Coat. Thank you guys for joining, and everybody out there that's watching. Happy Sunday. Hope y'all weekend has been a good one. So let's see what we're gonna do today, because normally we have our videos, but when it's just me, we're just gonna talk. We're just gonna talk our shit. So, real quick though, I want to give a shout out to my husband because I forgot to tell y'all last week. He said make sure you tell everybody that he did take care of me while I was sick. He did stay home a few extra days, and he took really really good care of me. So thank you. Um, honey, for taking care of me. Thank you for everybody out there for your well wishes. I am feeling much better. You can still hear the little congestion a bit, but I'm back. And Quarter No Appeals will be back. I'll be filming either today or tomorrow, but it will definitely be back, and we'll be on schedule with that. Let's see. Germany says, "Yes, TGD, I'm doing better. Thanks. Yes, I'm all alone, so we don't know how this could go because I don't have nobody to rein me in today." So, um, of course, when it's just me, I like to open it up to the chat and anything y'all want to ask me, anything y'all want to talk about, because then I may be able to like focus on you guys more. But again, I'm gonna want to cover it really, really in depth on Quarter No Appeals in the way that I do it. But again, you guys know this Cyrus Belton, Rick Chow thing, the boycott and all this stuff is still kind of dominating social media this weekend, amongst other things, but that's kind of like the focal point. And it's been good to see, especially on TikTok, a lot of people are putting black owned businesses on display, and there are actually a lot of black owned beauty supply stores. And so for me, anybody knows any in the Fayetteville area, I'm in North Carolina, please let me know about nail techs, beauty supply stores, anybody. So if you're in the Fayetteville area and you're watching this, please let me know of some. Either send us an email, FTP podcast show at gmail.com, with a list of people. But it's been so good to see all of the black owned businesses, putting themselves out there, other people finding black owned businesses and posting them and reposting them and all that stuff. So this goes to show that we're serious. And you see what we did with Target, and that's a white business. And I just wanted to clear, I'm seeing the Asian people come on here, and this is how you know they're shook, because they're making these videos about, oh, don't lump us all together, which is fucking ironic because y'all lump us all together. Y'all, you sit there just because maybe one black people may have stolen something from your store. That's not all of us are not thieves. You have this made up concept in your mind that we're violent and you're afraid of us, and you it's all of these things. So you have no issue with lumping black people together to force your racist anti-black narrative, but you don't like it when we're grouping Asians together when it comes to us keeping our money. And I was watching some videos, and it's not that I didn't notice it, but I didn't think about it like on a grander scale. But Asian people don't spend money here. They really don't. They go spend money in their country. They have things exported, all the products and things that they use, they typically export that from their country, their home country. They don't shop in our stores. And someone made a point that when you have a strip mall, you could be next to an Asian store for years, and they won't patronize your business. Yet we'll walk over there and get some food. We'll walk to their beauty supply store or their restaurant, but they'll never come and patronize whatever business that we have. And that's true. They don't patronize outside business, but they want outside business. So you don't have a problem lumping black people together when it comes to money and being anti-black. But then when it comes to your livelihood on the line, then all of a sudden it's not all Asian people. Well, you should have thought about that before your fucking representative got his ass up there and made that fucking video. Because all he did was tell the truth about how y'all really feel. And it wasn't just him. It didn't take him. Y'all already been on that shit since Latasha Harlan, even before that. And what blows my fucking mind is that y'all still want to be in proximity to whiteness, and white people dropped a bomb on y'all. White people literally dropped a fucking bomb. Okay? Niggas ain't had shit to do with Hiroshima. Niggas ain't have shit to do with Vietnam. Niggas ain't have shit to do with internment camps. That's all white folks. But y'all ain't got no problem running behind fucking white people. And you made the point in that video, and he took the video down and he deleted his account, because I know every Asian, they sent up the fucking Asian bat signal and told him he fucking up the Asian church money. And that's the only reason that video got taken down. But the internet is fucking forever, because I sure as hell went to his page directly and downloaded that video. And even the videos that you're seeing with these Asian people, they're still being condescending to us with the fucking tone. It's always their tone. Oh, you're gonna lump us all together because you can't tell us apart. Well, if you want to be, we really fucking can't. Y'all say niggas look alike. No, y'all motherfuckers look alike. It is what the fuck it is. So you're saying, you get on here and you're still condescending to us, and you're getting on here talking about the boycott. Either you're being condescending that we're not serious about it, or you're being condescending about the things that you've invented. Well, actually, black people invented a lot of the shit that you people use. It was just stolen from us by white people, but it's been invented by black people. So you're saying that you're going to take laundromats and Chinese restaurants. These are things that we don't need any fucking way. You're taking away shit that we don't fucking need. And then you're saying that you're in white neighborhoods. You're not in white neighborhoods. Not all of y'all. Only a small fraction of you are in white neighborhoods. Because if you all could be in white neighborhoods, why are you in black neighborhoods? Only a select few of y'all get to be in white neighborhoods. And I have a news flash for y'all. Becky and them is not leaving the suburbs to come to the hood to get their nails done. They're not coming to the hood to get fucking takeout. They're not coming to the hood to get beauty supplies. Because truth be so, when you come to black neighborhoods, you don't sell shit for them anyway. So if our dollars wasn't worth it, why are you setting up in our communities? And when you say you work harder, that immigrants work harder, no, y'all don't outwork nobody. You have more opportunities. That's the difference. And white people set it up that way. Black people made it possible for you motherfuckers to come here. But white people made sure that y'all had the opportunities to get here just to spite black people. That's all that's about. And y'all don't have no problem playing into that shit when it's benefiting you. But the minute it doesn't, it's, oh, well, we're playing in the hands of white people. We're being divisive towards one another. No, that's how you want it when it benefits you. And if y'all wasn't shook about the black fucking dollar, y'all wouldn't be up here making these videos. Y'all wouldn't be in y'all fucking feelings. Because like he said, like old boy said, y'all got white people. But you went and you thought about it and you realized that white people don't frequent your shit. You might take the black dollar and spend it in white spaces. You might take the black dollar and move to white places, but they're not coming here. Y'all not outworking nobody. Latinos ain't outworking niggas. Asians ain't outworking niggas. The browns ain't outworking niggas. Y'all just get here and get more opportunities. You can go to a bank and get a loan. You know black people can't do that the way that you can. And a lot of y'all get money from your fucking country, especially Asians. And that's how y'all start shit. But if you could be in white neighborhoods, then why aren't you in them? If you detest black people so fucking much, why are you opening up shit in our neighborhood? Y'all have yet to answer that question, but y'all being condescending as fuck with these videos. Oh, how are you going to group us together? Because the Vietnamese run the, I don't give a fuck. They should have thought about that before he opened up his motherfucking mouth, because you see what the fuck Target did, what we did with Target. Them bitches is on the verge of bankruptcy, and you don't think we could do the same to y'all? I definitely don't need no Chinese food, because I don't know what the fuck it is in North Carolina, but y'all use yellow rice with y'all shit, so I can already kill that. I don't need it. We can buy beauty products anyplace else. Because again, Asian people don't shop. They don't spend money in the black community. They barely spend money in the fucking white community. So for y'all to sit here and say, act like they got your back, that's not how that's fucking working. Let me read some other comments. One moment. Let's see. Blue Skyline says, new idea, anti-Karen doll. I have to work on that. TGD says, I think it's time for us as Black people to start building our own because these other people don't respect us or like us but want our money. We really have to start changing this for our own good. Greed. Tico says, that's a good Nikki Unleashed. So that's a good segment. Tico says, they're scared, all right? Scared Kim Sue and Beijing college funds are finna get jeopardized, son. Definitely. Germany says, well, in California, they stay and buy in their own communities. In Chinatown, they have their own banks, schools, etc. They are scandalous with that. Yep. Tico says, everybody keep their money circulating amongst themselves, except you all. Let's see. Germany says, my biggest problem, though, is too many Black folk won't stick to a boycott or participate. Too many will still give their dollars. Black folks need to understand the assignment. And TGD says, I want our money to start circulating in neighborhoods longer than 6 hours. That's only going to happen when we start having our own and supporting our own. Now, what I think about what I think is we do need to start spending money. And this is something that I kind of wanted to get into on Court of Appeals, but I'll touch on it here. But the first thing I want to talk about is the boycott itself. What I think is that we have to we can't tell people how to boycott. That's one thing that we do with the Black community. That's one thing that we do with the Black community is that you telling people how to boycott. Oh, well, you got to do it like this and do it like that. And then some people feel like, oh, well, if I'm not going to do the boycott at all, well, if I can't do it this way, then I'm not going to do it at all. There lies the problem. Boycott how you can boycott. If you have the ability to, if you have transportation or money where you can afford to go past a certain point out of your neighborhood to another neighborhood where there's a Black-owned store and things like that, by all means, do that. If you are in a situation where your resources are limited and the convenience store or where you shop is owned by an Asian person, limit it to necessities only. Don't patronize their nail shops. Don't patronize, do press-ons. Don't patronize the beauty store. Don't patronize the restaurants. If you need to get your basic needs from that store, then stick to your basic needs. Try to shop online if you can, if you don't have transportation. But boycott the best way that you can. Don't let niggas get on here and tell you, oh, you got to do it this way or you got to do it that way. Because our beef is not with Asia. It's with anti-Black Asians in America that are building in our neighborhood and disrespecting us. That is the primary focus. Stay on that fucking path. Now, if you want to take it further and don't buy Shein and Temu and all these other things, then that's fine. But don't be a fucking hypocrite. Because that Samsung and that iPhone got parts that's made in fucking Asia. So unless you're willing to give that shit up, unless you going in your house and you throwing away shit that you done already paid for, you can't get on no high horse. All you can do is boycott. We know who our issue is with. And if our issue is with anti-Black Asians in America being in our neighborhoods and taking the Black dollar, that's who our beef is with. That's who the boycott is with. If you want to personally expand it outward, then do that. But don't make people feel bad because they can't boycott the exact way on the same level as you. You boycott the way that you can. You do it the best way. You do it the best way that you can. And that's all anybody can ask. So don't get caught up because this is why things don't last long because people feel like, oh, I have to do it this way. I have to make sure it's organized. Get with, like TG said, boycott how you can, but it has to be organized. That's where the power is. That's where we hit targets so hard. Exactly. Organize. But boycott the way that you can. If you can get together in your community and say some people do trips, like my daughter, she's in college. What they would do is a group of friends will get together. She doesn't have a car, but somebody has a car. So They'll get together every weekend or every other week and go grocery shopping and all go together. If you have somebody that has a car, do that where you travel outside the neighborhood or you go to another store or do the things that you need to do. That's organizing within your community. That's one way to get things done. Another thing, and I want to be adamant about this, do not use this boycott to disparage Black women on your anti-Black natural hair shit. Because I already seen it coming up in the fucking comments. Why women wear wigs, weaves? First of all, the sew-in weave was created by a Black woman. So that's that on that. We're not trying to be white. They don't sell white hair. Now, if you want to suggest Black hair companies, Black women that manufacture and or distribute wigs, weaves, bundles, etc., then you should absolutely do that so we can purchase from them. But you're not going to use this as a time to push your white supremacist anti-Black rhetoric disguised as pro-Blackness. When you talking about, oh, Black women, this is the time for you to wear your natural hair, or this is this and that, or Black women not gonna stick to the boycott because they can't wear their natural hair. Natural hair ain't got shit to do with this. To the girlies that are natural, that's your thing. To the girlies that's not, you can still wear wig, you can still wear weave. We're just asking that you buy your stuff from non-Asian stores. If you have to shop online, try to get it from somebody that's Black owned and not an Asian store directly if you can possibly avoid it. But y'all not going to use this as a time to put some shit on Black women to disparage Black women, because you same niggas are not going to act like y'all don't be in those stores, clothing stores that Asian people have in malls and all that shit specifically targeted towards niggas, because y'all be in there shopping. You're not going to act like you don't walk over there to the Chinese restaurant and get a 10-piece and fucking fries and then walk your ass back to their convenience store to get a fucking Black and Mild, a beer, malt liquor, and a fucking honey pack. Everybody shop with them people. Ain't nobody better than nobody the fuck else. But you're not going to use this as an opportunity because I've already seen the comments, oh, wear your natural hair, do this and do that. What you don't realize about Black women and fucking hair is, I hate to break it to y'all, but Black women have hair loss. Whether it be hereditary, it could be cancer, it could be lupus, it could be alopecia, it could be any myriad of health diseases where hair loss is a fucking side effect. And Black women don't owe you an explanation for what the fuck they want to do. They shouldn't have to tell you, I have X, Y, and Z, which is why I wear my hair this way. Because it's none of your fucking business. So I'm telling y'all right now, keep that shit immediately. Because it ain't got nothing to do with it. Stick to the fucking subject. We trying to be unified here and get on one page, and you niggas try to be on another fucking page too fast. Everybody boycott the way that you can and make sure it's fucking organized. That's it. Until you fucking crabs in a barrel ass niggas talking about, oh, y'all not gonna boycott, it's only gonna be a few hours, or y'all don't never stick. Shut your negative Nancy ass the fuck up. Because you just using that as an excuse to take your ass over there. So if you want to be over there, you want to support them, keep supporting them, but shut the fuck up over here. If you don't want to be a part of the boycott, excuse yourself. You don't have to be a part of it. But I'm so tired of you fucking negative Nancy crab in the barrel ass niggas. Oh, y'all, Black people don't never do this. Black people don't never do that. Oh, all this other type of shit. It's not going to last long. You sound just like them. If you don't think it's going to last and you don't want to participate, take your ass to their shops and continue to be fucking disrespected. Continue to do all that type of shit if that's what you want. But don't talk about us, the people that's actually trying to do something. TGD says, right straight something. It's none of y'all business. The Teacup says the biggest problem is our unwillingness to make a personal sacrifice. And that could be, that's a fair point. And we have to make that sacrifice, but again, in ways that you can. If it's not a necessity for you to shop in their stores, don't. Because a lot of this stuff you can get online, you can get someplace else. So look for Black-owned businesses, shop where you can, how you can, do it, but make sure it's effective. And another thing that I'm noticing is that people are coming out here adding, and it's white people and it's Latino people, and y'all adding fuel to the fire, talking about something. You're adding this caveat that we're going to destroy Asian businesses, and nobody said that. We didn't say anything about destroying your fucking business. So don't put that shit on us. Y'all always trying to make black people, when we boycott, some violent type of shit. Because what y'all want is a riot. And don't think that we ain't ramping this shit up with Carmelo Anthony, that's coming next. Because y'all want us to be out in that street. You want LA, you want them LA riots again. So you can have means to slaughter niggas on the street. That's what you want. And we peeping the fucking game. And we not coming out there. We showed y'all we had the ability to boycott with our dollar, which is hurting y'all worse than fucking physical violence. Fucking y'all money up is hurting y'all worse than physical violence. Because bruises can heal. When you a broke bitch, you a broke bitch. So stop with the rhetoric that we're not trying to set up, ruin your stores. We're not trying to loot your shit. We're not trying to damage your store. We're trying to damage your motherfucking wallet. That's it. That's all. And you white people and Latino people that are coming in the comments, using this as an excuse to be even more anti-black. Oh, I'm still going to shop. I support the Asians. I'm going to go ahead. You bitches don't support them. You're just using it as a way to be fucking anti-black. We don't care. We're not talking to y'all. We don't give a fuck if you support them. We said we're not supporting them. So do whatever the fuck you want. We don't care. We're not talking to y'all. That's how desperate you are for black attention, that you putting yourself in some business and ain't got nothing to fucking do with you. This ain't got shit to do with Latino people. Y'all ain't setting up shit in our motherfucking neighborhoods. Y'all got y'all own shit where y'all at. So go handle your fucking business. Don't worry about what the fuck is going on over here. I thought we had Trey, and maybe he came out. Hold on. 1 second, y'all. Go back to the chat. Let's see. So what's good, y'all? Let's talk with some other things. Oh, Germany says there's always a need to insert themselves. Yes, that's true. Teacup says if you can pay shipping or a few dollars to support black-owned businesses, drive a little further to support one. Shout out to the good ones you find. That is true. But on that note, I'm gonna say this. Hey Joe, welcome. I'm gonna say this. Black people, stop pricing people out. Stop pricing your own people out. This is an opportunity to service your community, and you need to take this opportunity. And don't price out your people, because that's a problem in and of itself too. Because one thing Asian people do is they make stuff convenient. And like I said, there's certain things that I kind of want to touch on and wait for court of no appeals, but it's I want to approach it in a way where I'm targeting all different groups here, because it's layers to this type of shit. And I kind of want to address it. I want to address it over on that particular platform, because I can get into the nitty gritty of it like how I really want to. TGD says they are just showing their anti-blackness. We still do what we do. They hate us because they ain't us. We stand up for ourselves and win while they're too scared to lose their proximity to whiteness. That is true. Hey, Kay is my name. Welcome in. I always say that it's a perceived proximity to whiteness because they really don't have one. That's what it is. It's a perceived proximity to whiteness because they don't have it. This is their delusion. And the fact that you are caping for a group of people that put y'all in internment camps, that dropped a nuclear bomb on your fucking people. A president that said y'all were responsible for COVID, called it the Kung Fu virus, which led up to white people whooping y'all ass on the street, so much so that you got an Asian hate bill, but black people are murdered on a daily fucking basis, and we don't have any of that type of protection. And y'all still cape for fucking white people that don't want you here. And you think that the white people that You're caping for it. They don't want you here. Y'all see my co-host, hey Jean Grey, say hey to the people. I don't know, she sees something. But yeah, that's what it is. I don't understand. Y'all never have the heat for the people for white people. Y'all don't have that same energy. The leftists want to talk about Gaza and all this shit in Palestine, Gaza, all that, but y'all ain't got the heat for the fucking president. Y'all don't have the heat for the white people that's condoning the shit that you don't like. But y'all line up to be anti-black. It's always everybody against us, and then we're told like we're the victims. We're not the victims. It's the fucking truth. And stop using rising tensions. There's not rising tensions between blacks and Asians. There's not rising tensions between blacks and Latinos. The tension always been there, and it ain't never come from our side. It has never come from our side. Because we're the reason why you can come over here. So if we're the reason why you can come over here, why the fuck would we be starting this shit with you? Therein lies the fucking problem. Let's see. Saying you have for 227 says, oh good, I caught a live. I heard Pastor Jamal Bryant might be trying to spearhead the boycott. This nigga, he's always, you know what? Be wary of a nigga that always wants to get in front of some shit and be the head of it. Everybody is boycotting. We niggas got on one accord and said we boycotting Target. We didn't need somebody to come and take the lead of some shit. Because just like he took the lead with Target, he took the lead to end the boycott in his mind with fucking Target, which I'm sure a check was cut for that shit. So I think he's lost any credibility that he had about spearheading a boycott. Cause what are you gonna do? That some Asians gonna give you some money and you're gonna tell us, oh well, let's give it up, people. We got some concessions. Fuck that. We still on Target's ass, and he's not. So fuck him. Cass, my name says everyone of them thinks they're better than us because they're not black, while you're adapting practices of folks you think you're superior to. TGG says Stephen A. Smith is upset that Kevin Hart made a joke about him being on the Mount Rushmore anti-black people with 3 other white men. Stephen A. Smith looks like a fucking, I don't know, some type of a melted M&M or a fucking California raisin, one or the fucking other. He just, oh God. He anti-black his motherfucking self, so why the fuck would he be upset? TG also says, yep, I remember Asians following me and my friends around the convenience store when I was younger, acting like they were cleaning all around the store. The beef been there. It definitely has. One, and also I don't know what state this was in, but there's an Asian store, and it's literally, I guess they changed their name or whatever, but they have shit in their window which is a caricature of the Menace to Society scene, and the store is hurry up and buy. Like, they not even being low about it anymore. See, this is the type of shit, and this is why they need to fucking go out of business, or at the very least feel economic pressure. But I hope that this boycott is enough for them to heed our warnings and get the fuck out of community, because they don't want to be in our community. They let it be known that they don't want to be there, that they would prefer to be in white spaces. So fuck hurry up and buy. It's hurry up and get out. Pack your shit, put the for sale sign up, and sell your businesses. Sell it to some black people so you can get the fuck out, and good luck going in white neighborhoods, because they're not going to let a bunch of Asian people flood suburban America. That's not going to happen. They're not gonna sit there and let you motherfuckers just take over. It's not gonna happen. Blue Skyline says those pro-Palestinian voters made a lot of noise in 2024. They haven't made a peep since the election. Well, they have said shit since the election, but they too busy still being anti-black. They still going after Kamala Harris at her book signings and shit when she's not the president. Y'all made sure of that. So why y'all still going after her? But y'all won't go to the White House. Y'all wasn't going to them Trump rallies. Y'all was too scared to do that. But you have no fear to be anti-black. So yeah, fuck them. Let's see what else has been going on besides that, because we just it's so much. Germany says, all being said, people have to decide how and if they will participate in boycotting Asian establishments. Yes, we talked about that. You can't choose to participate, and participate the best way, like I said, the best way that you can. There's no right or wrong way to do it. But just try. I'm trying to find a black nail tech. And again, that goes to and to speak on that. One thing about Asian people, especially when it comes to nail shops, they're convenient. I know black women, y'all about y'all business and stuff, but a lot of black women, especially us that like working 9 to 5 and stuff like that, we like to go get our nails done on a whim. Like, okay, I got some extra time today. Let me go and do it. We don't always have time for an appointment. I can understand a hair appointment because that's different. That you block time off. But nails, you just want to be able to walk in there when you walk in there. All of this, oh, you got to go to my Instagram, then go to my link tree and go through this site and book and do all this and put a deposit in. That's too inconvenient for a lot of people. I get it, but another thing y'all gonna have to start doing is catering to the community. If you want people to buy black and come back, you're gonna have to make it more convenient for black women to shop with you and patronize your business. Like, you need to start accepting walk-ins, or do whatever you need to do. But the booking process and the pricing, again, stop pricing out your people. The girlies that want the artistic creative shit, get your coin. Artistic and creative labor, get your fucking coin. But the girlies that just want a clean, fresh, simple, plain Jane set, that don't need to be $200. It don't need to be everything a la fucking cart. You don't need to charge to put the tip on, charge the shape, we don't need to do all that. Make it easy for black people to shop black-owned businesses. Make it convenient for your people. Stop pricing your people out. Because now we win in both ways. We're patronizing black businesses. We're getting rid of people that don't want us. But make it easy for our people to shop with our people. Stop pricing us the fuck out. Don Eugene says, I don't fuck with them Asians in general. They always want our money, but we can never get the respect that goes with it. Thank you, Germany, for our first Venmo of the day. We appreciate you so much. Thank you. TGD, hey, Nikki, Malcolm always said American democracy is hypocrisy. What's your view of it, especially as a black woman? Democracy is hypocrisy. I mean, that's when you go to like the American dream, right? That's some shit that they sold. There's never been an American dream for niggas. It's just, it didn't happen. That's just some shit they sold to people to make us seem like, just like the propaganda that America has always been the number one country. We've always been the greatest. We've never been the fucking greatest. You saying make America great again, it never was in the first fucking place. And they get mad at that. I do think democracy, to a point, it is, and at least at this point, it's become that way, because look where we are now. We have laws and rules and all of this shit, and the president is not even following them. The president is not even following it. He's doing whatever the fuck he wants to do. So it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like we are in a democracy. because we have shit like the Electoral College. That's one thing where I could say American democracy is hypocrisy. Because why do we still have that shit? It's supposed to be based on who the people want. So if it's based on who the people want, the popular vote should determine that. And all 3 times, this Mango Mussolini motherfucker has lost the popular vote, which means we wouldn't be in this mess. We wouldn't be in this mess if the popular vote actually counted. So it's like you tell people, and even with the Electoral College, your vote still counts. Okay? It still counts, because if your vote, if our votes didn't count, they wouldn't be doing all the shit that they're doing to make sure Black people can't vote. They wouldn't keep disenfranchising us left and right if it didn't matter. So I'm not going to go as far as to say it doesn't matter, because it absolutely does. Thank you, Kez, my name. Because it absolutely does matter. But again, we want the popular vote. Shit like the Electoral College has to go. All of these old rules and stuff that don't, the fact that you have people that are damn near old and decrepit in Congress and all of this stuff, things like that need to change. But they don't want younger people, because in all honesty, I think the country is going to get better when all these boomers die off. Hate to say it, because I know that's somebody grandma or some shit like that. My parents, they're no longer living, but they were, the boomer generation. But a lot of them need to fucking go. They need to go ASAP. So I think that's when shit is going to kind of change, when all these old people start dying the fuck off. Because that's a part of it. But yeah, I mean, Malcolm was right about a lot of things, and it's starting to come, to fruition, the things that he said, our celebrities now, back in the day, you would have people speaking out that were willing to put that celebrity status on the line, where they were Black first and everything else second. And now we live in a time where that's reversed, where you're an athlete before you're Black. You're an actor before you're Black. You're all these other, you're Christian before you're Black. And that ain't how the fuck this works. You come into the world Black first and everything the fuck else second. But you want to protect everything except that Blackness. And so you have celebrities now. There are some that are speaking out, but not enough, because they're too busy trying to protect what they have. And if that means aligning themselves with anti-Black and racist white people, then they're going to do that. So they're willing to sell out their communities. And to go back to Black businesses, sometimes it's the same. You have Black people that take from the Black dollar and don't put it back into the community. Everybody is just out for self. And that's another thing with the Black community, is that a lot of us are so busy talking about the white man that they become the white man, or they've become the white man. Germany says, damn, Nikki, I'm a boomer, but you're right. Those folks who were yelling at Black kids in the 60s raised, who are the, yes, like, obviously, I'm sorry, Germany, present company excluded. But when I say that, I'm talking about the old white men that are, senators and House of Representatives and in political positions, or these CEOs, things like that needs to go away, because you still have all of these older white people that are at the helm, and they haven't moved along with society. So we're stuck playing old white man games because they're still here. So once they get out, that's when I think we'll start to maybe see some type of progression there. But that generation needs to hurry up and just kind of like go. But they're old and racist, which means they're gonna live for fucking ever. So who knows? I'll be 46 this year, and boomers still exist. So it is what it is. K is my name, says their 50s mindset is poisoning everything. Milk isn't 50 cents a gallon. They don't live like an actual regular person. No shopping or taking care of their own homes. They have servants. That's another thing. Boomers are very out of touch. They still think that you can get a house for, like, I don't know, $10,000, or they say, oh, you're not working hard enough, or they think X amount of dollars, oh, you're making $15, that's a liberal. No, the fuck it's not. It's not. You have people that are making $100,000 a year and they're struggling. So that goes to show you, if a person making 100,000 a year is fucking struggling, what the fuck do you think somebody making $15 an hour is fucking going through? It's not livable. Especially on one income, it's not livable. It's hard as a bitch out here. It's not 1950 anymore. It's not even 80s prices anymore. Milk itself is damn near $4. And shit ain't even lasting. Bread is $4. Like a loaf of fucking bread. And that by the time you get it, you got 3 days to eat that shit. Let's see. Germany says, but blue, let's talk. What have Bernie or ALC said about getting the Voting Rights Act? Please enlighten me if I missed it. Blue Sky, go back. Blue said we need more ALCs and younger Bernie Sanders. I'm gonna have to disagree with that, because in all honesty, Bernie Sanders got some anti-black with him too. Because when it's time to stand up for a lot of shit, he's real quiet. And Bernie Sanders is another old ass white man. Like, he's an old ass white man. It's not, if he was to get elected president, how much time does he have? And ALC, I get it, she's young and stuff like that, but I'm always weary of, we need more Jasmine Crockett's. We need more of our people. We can't keep putting stock into white and people of color. Because at the end of the day, their agenda is going to be for them. Nobody is going to protect you. If we don't, is going to look out for you, they don't look like you. Okay? We can't expect Latino people and other people of color to have our backs. If they do, great. But we can't expect that. We got to expect that from people that look like us. That's how it works. We need more younger black people to get into politics. That's what we need. The ALCs and the Bernies of the world, at the end of the day, they have their own fucking agenda. And Bernie Sanders has some shit with Kamala Harris too. They don't stick together. And that's what's wrong with the Democratic Party. It's like, I'm definitely never going to be a fucking Republican. But the Democratic Party has issues too, because the Democratic Party is blue MAGA. The Democratic Party is a bunch of old white people too that will help minorities, but they still want to be in charge of minorities. It's the same shit. The only difference is red MAGA is out with their racism. Blue MAGA tries to keep it covert, and it's not covert. The Democratic Party is anti-black as fuck too. Because they might be for socialism, they might be for programs, but again, they'll help niggas, but they want to still be in charge of niggas. That's the problem with that issue. So like people like ALC and Bernie, it's cool, but I don't trust them like that. At the end of the day, I ain't trusting nobody that don't look like me. We need more people that look like us in these positions. We need more black people running for office. We need people like we had Bernard Taylor on our show. He's running for Congress. If y'all are in Florida, District 21, Treasure Coast, please support him. Those are the type of people we need. Real, actually, everyday working people running for these offices. We don't need trust fund babies running for office because it's nothing to them. It's a hobby for them. We need people that's really affected by this shit. People that work every day, that's in these streets, that knows the game. They live it every day. Those are the people that we need in these positions. Those are the people that we need running for office. TGD says we also need more Justin Jones and Justin Pearsons. Exactly. We need stuff like that. And you know, you have these progressives. Germany says progressive Dems are especially dangerous. Yes, because again, at the end of the day, they have their own agenda and it's anti-black. Look at the fucking far left. Y'all caping for some people that's not even here. You don't want to, and then when black people bring out your fucking racism, oh, well, we don't have time for racism. This is about class. Well, without racism, you wouldn't have classism. That's the whole fucking point. But you don't want to address that. Nobody wants to address the racism because then you would be confronted with your own shit. White leftists don't want to entertain racism because they're fucking racist. And they think, and they hide behind being a fucking Democrat. Just because you have a black friend doesn't mean you're not racist. Just because you're a Democrat don't mean you can't be anti-black. We see it every fucking day. And people, yeah, like Hakeem Jeffries and Cory Booker. Like Cory Booker, you know, he good for a soundbite. You know, he's one of them types, like he'll give you a sermon, but he's not really doing shit. At the end of the day, he's toting the line. Because when you ask him about the fucking blue and white state, he start tap dancing with that shit. Or if you ask him about certain things, it's this and that. But he'll give you, you know, a good soundbite when niggas is getting on his ass. He know how to give you a quick little sermon to get you talking about something else. Hakeem Jeffries always sitting there looking like, you know, he waiting on his fucking nuts to drop. Like y'all in these positions and ain't doing shit with it. Cause again, y'all two niggas is trying to keep your position. And you're not willing to sacrifice something for your people. You just there just to say, hey, I'm a black man and I'm here. Like Cory Booker, like I've been side-eyeing that nigga for a long time. Like he good for a soundbite and shit, but it ain't all, it's not all there. So that's that on that. I think Mr. Rich is joining us. We're waiting. Let me read some of the comments. TGD says, hey, Nikki, since you brought up District 21, Debbie Schultz, what do you think of her pushing herself into the race that's had a black rep for 39 years and people don't. Debbie Schultz, I have to do some more research on that, but I know of her because, you know, she's, anytime it's something with Democrat in Florida, especially, she always pops up. So a white woman wanting to get into a fucking race that's been held by black people, that don't surprise me because it's a tiny hat wanting to take some shit. Like what the fuck can you say? It's not surprising. 39 years. You've been in this game long too. And all of a sudden you want to come in and pop up and do that shit. It's like, can you be surprised? You can't be surprised. K is my name. Yes, Nikki, Democrats want to keep people dependent on them instead of helping people so they can be self-sufficient. They could do both, but they want to control people. Exactly. That's what it is. That's what it is. They want, again, they'll help niggas, but they want to still control niggas. And that's all it is. And I think I wouldn't be opposed to an independent, being an independent, if we had an actual good candidate that wasn't no silly shit. Anytime it comes to the Green Party, it's always some stupid shit. It's never a candidate that you could take seriously. If we had a black candidate that, you know, or just a candidate that was just serious about it, and it wasn't anti-blackness, and they was running on shit that we could actually, you know, things that could be accomplished, I wouldn't have a problem being independent, because I don't want to refer to myself as a fucking Democrat, but I mean, if it's one or the other, you know, then that's what I would have to go with being a Democrat. But the Democratic Party is not without flaws. It's like you want to be the fucking morality police. And it doesn't work like that. Or you just want to skip, you just expect black people, the hypocrisy was when it came to Kamala Harris and we said vote blue, it was no. She has to earn our vote. She has to, all of a sudden, never before. You never said Biden had to earn your vote. You never said Obama had, all these other presidents in the Democrat. It was never about them earning the black vote or them earning your vote, period, whether you're black or not. But when a black woman runs, all of a sudden, she has to go above and beyond to earn your vote. All right. But now that it's something like, so now that with Tallarico, for example, we're telling as black people, we've decided to wake up and say, you know what? Y'all have to earn the black vote because we have been giving you the black vote automatically because we're not Republican. So we automatically give you the black vote because we're Democratic. It's a give-in. So when people, the Democratic people that are in charge of the Democratic Party, which is white people, they say, oh, we don't have to worry about the needs of the black community because black people are automatically going to give us their vote because they're not Republican. So they don't cater to us. But other people within the Democratic Party, other ethnicities, go and say, hey, you have to earn my vote. This is what this is what Democratic Jewish people want. This is what Democratic Asians, this is what we want. This is what we need. And in some ways, they get it. But black people don't campaign for shit because we just automatically giving our vote. But when it came down to Jasmine Crockett and Tallarico and the anti-blackness that was there within the Democratic race, we said, no, you're going to have to earn the black vote. You have to start earning the black vote. We have things on our agenda that we want. And if you want us to vote for you, this is what we need. The minute black people set a boundary, all of a sudden, white Democrats were like, vote blue no matter who. So we have to vote for Tallarico. So then when we ask for concessions, when we ask for things, oh, no, we don't have time for that. You have to vote blue no matter who. But when we pushed for Kamala Harris to be president, then you said she had to earn your vote. So we took a page out of y'all book and said, okay, since she had to earn y'all vote, y'all are going to have to earn ours. And you don't like that. Anytime black people set up a boundary, y'all don't like it. Everybody has a problem when black people set boundaries. The minute we do, there's an issue. And what do they say about boundaries? The people that don't like boundaries are the people that benefited when you didn't have any. America at large has benefited from black people not having boundaries. America has benefited from black people giving automatic forgiveness in spaces where it doesn't apply. This country has benefited from black people turning the other cheek, from black people being the bigger person, for black people being nice, black people being joyous and giving our energy and being welcoming and being friendly. Everybody else has benefited from blackness except black people. And now that we're saying we're going to benefit from our blackness, now it's a fucking problem. Latinos can benefit from Latino shit. Asians can benefit from Asian shit. Arabs can benefit from Arab shit. Jewish people from Jewish shit. But the minute niggas say we're going to benefit amongst ourselves, it's a fucking problem. You say black people can't come together and we can't have businesses and we can't do this. You don't want us to, because you know the minute black people start supporting black people on a much larger scale, y'all shit is fucked up. Because black people supports everybody. We don't just support our own, we support everybody. And if we stop supporting everybody and just support ourselves, y'all are fucked. And y'all know y'all fucked. As much shit as y'all talk about niggas, we are the reason why y'all have what the fuck y'all have. Most things in this country that you use every day that are crucial to your life are invented by black people. It was just stolen by white people. And so you think white people created it. That's why y'all love to talk shit that we don't do anything. We built this fucking country. And yeah, immigrants help. But as a whole, we built this country. Niggas built the White House that racist motherfucker sits in. And y'all don't have no problem benefiting from anti-blackness. That's why y'all want anti-black. Y'all love anti-blackness because you fucking benefit from it. But the minute you see, you are deathly afraid of pro-blackness, because pro-blackness means that you may not get our fucking dollars. You're not going to get our money. And if you're not prepared for that, then I don't know what to fucking tell you, because black people are done. We are done with the bullshit. We're done. And we don't care anymore. We're not putting up with y'all bullshit. TGG says Hakeem Jeffrey wants to be a rapper. He needs to have a verse somewhere. He be feeling bars all the time. Okay, yeah, let me get rid of this person right here, because that's what I don't have time for. It said Germany says Beyonce and her man don't ever need to make another dime. They could speak out about issues but chose not to. Maybe they're behind the scenes doing shit but never out in the open. Well, I mean, I am a fan of Beyonce, but she's not above anything. I think they do stuff, but they've never just been out about it. She does have a foundation and things like that. Do I think celebrities should speak up more? Yes, but at the same time, like we talked about it, you can't. No celebrity should be making more. I mean, they definitely have enough money. I'm not gonna sit there and lie and say they don't have enough money. So a bunch of people, if you're a billionaire, you don't need to have another dime. But I can't make excuses for them. Yeah, we would like a lot of people to speak up, but you do have some celebrities that do a lot of stuff behind the scenes, and they don't want their name out there. So it could be that, who knows? But at the end of the day, we can't rely on any celebrity, whether we like them or not. We the real people out here in the trenches every day, and so we need real people doing the work. At some point, celebrities are going to be detached from everyday life. So you can't expect somebody who doesn't live that life anymore and maybe has never lived that life to understand what we go through on a daily basis. So whether it's Beyonce or any other black celebrity, the same thing can be said. So, I mean, I agree they could say something, but we can't wait for them to do it. TG says, when everyone else sets a boundary, it is to be respected. When black people do it, we uppity. Exactly. Germany says, some useless black men said she needed to be less black. Did anyone see that talking about the hair, makeup, and lashes? Is that in reference to Jasmine Crockett? And that's one thing I'll say. People don't like Jasmine Crockett because she doesn't code switch. She talks to the people like she talks to anybody else. And I think that's the problem, is that you say you want black people to be themselves, and then when we're ourselves, it's a problem. You don't like to see a black woman get up there and be educated and have all those things. Why does she need to take the weave off? Why does she need to remove her lashes? Why does she need to remove her nails? Why does she need to appease white people to get black people ahead? That's contradictory. That's anti-black within itself. And again, it's a lot of white supremacist tactics within the black community disguised as both pro-blackness and tradition. And y'all do anti-black shit. You do white people's bidding when you do that to black women. Oh, why are you wearing your hair like that? Why are you wearing this? Why are you wearing that? Why does it matter? Somebody's blackness is not so in order for me to say what I'm saying, I have to have a fucking afro. In order for me to be a black woman and for you to take me seriously, I have to be wearing a fucking dashiki and an afro? Why? You take me seriously because I have a wig on that's kinky texture versus when I have on one that's fucking curly? And so black women can't have this type of hair texture and curly hair texture? You think a woman wearing her hair straight, a black woman wearing her hair straight, whether it's a wig, weave, or her own shit, is anti-blackness? Why? All you're doing is a white woman's bidding because white women don't want black women to have those things because they feel like that's a luxury that only they should be allowed to do. Wigs, weaves, and extensions, those things have been around since the fucking pyramids in Egypt. This is not new shit. Your fucking grandmas and great grandmas and all this was wearing fucking wigs, and your grandpappies and knew about it, and it wasn't no fucking issue. The wig used to be hanging off the fucking dresser. So where did we get to this point where you're just using that as a dog whistle to fucking talk about black women? Her lashes, her nails, her makeup has nothing to do with her fucking education. And then when someone speaks proper English, you say they're being white or whatever proper English is, as though AAVE is not a language in and of itself. You need to make up your fucking mind, because when people talk properly, then they're being white. But then when they're black and being their black authentic selves, then they being hood, they being ghetto. So what? Who determines what the fuck hood and what ghetto is? That's some shit white people decided to do, and niggas ate it the fuck up. Nobody says anything. Oh, you speaking white trash when a fucking hillbilly get up here and talk. White people don't say nothing about that shit. But when we talk in our own language, our own dialect, that's a problem. Why can't somebody get up there and represent the people that talks like the fucking people that they're representing? It doesn't make you less intelligent. As a matter of fact, if AAVE was so bad, why is everybody that's not black trying to use it? There's something appealing to it that everybody wants to talk like us. Everybody wants to look like us. So what's the problem? They will find any excuse to be anti-black. And I hate it when black people find any excuse to be anti-black. Oh, you need to look like this. You need to do this. You need to do that. Says who? White people made that shit up and you niggas fall into it. She not speaking, Jasmine Crockett wasn't speaking Spanish. She spoke habla motherfucking English to people. And I could understand every word she said. And so could white people. They just don't like it. Because when you have to adjust yourselves for white people, you're giving them the satisfaction. Oh, they have to adjust themselves to me. I don't have to adjust myself to them. Fuck that. Are there certain things I can't say the shit that I say like how I say it now. Would I say it like that in corporate America? No. But I'm not going to hide who I am either. And we shouldn't have to. We should be able to wear our hair the way that we want to wear our hair, whether that's a wig, weave, or natural. It doesn't make you any less black if you have a fro, your natural hair, because this is my issue with that. You niggas not gonna sit up here and tell black women to wear their natural hair when y'all was the same niggas that when those black women were little girls, you told them their hair was ugly and it was nappy. And that y'all wanted to be with white women and Latina women so that your kids could have good hair. Y'all them same niggas. We didn't forget. So miss us with that, oh, you need to be natural shit. Because I'm seeing on my FYP, a lot of you niggas is in the barber chair getting laced up. You're getting units put on your fucking head. You're getting waves. We're going to have to take you niggas swimming on the first fucking date if you're trying to go there. Does that make you less black when you sit up in the barber chair and that nigga putting a fresh wig on your fucking head? Does that make you anti-black? When that fade is not really your own? Are you anti-black then? Funny how you're not. But if a black woman does that, then we don't love ourselves. We don't like ourselves. If we go get our nails done, we don't like our natural selves. Fuck that. To all the natural women, and you love it, love that for you. Nothing wrong with it. Be that way. But you don't get to dictate what somebody else's level of blackness is. And therein lies the problem. We're black. When the Klan show up, it's niggas. They ain't gonna separate no motherfucker by hair texture, by skin, the lightness of our skin, the fucking, they not doing that shit. Niggas is niggas. That's how they putting all us together. So who gives a fuck? Ali says, unprofessional dressing Boban on Capitol Hill as a redneck streetwalker, but Crockett gets flack for her lashes. Exactly. That bitch coming there looking like she fresh off the goddamn stroll. And nobody says shit. Germany was just saying that about AVE. All folks use it, all of them Latinos, Asians, male people, Arabs, everybody. Exactly. So it's AAV is okay when everybody else is using it. But it's black people shit and we're ghetto and hood when we fucking use it. But y'all trying to use it too. And the minute y'all do, it's a wrap on whatever the trend was. Because y'all hop on this shit. So miss us with all the bullshit. Okay. We are going to go to commercial, guys, and I will be right back.
For many black women and children, staying in the United States is no longer the safest option. New Grassroots was created to change that. This initiative is focused on one mission: helping black women and children relocate to safer, more supportive countries. New Grassroots covers passports and visa costs, but the vision is bigger. New Grassroots is aiming to cover flights, travel essentials, and up to 3 months of safe housing. The work is already in motion, but it can only grow with your support. If you believe in creating safer futures, visit linktr.ee/datdamnjanae and make a donation today. New Grassroots, creating protection, relocation, and liberation for black women and children.
Super gay. Oh, super gay. That's what I am. Super gay. Super gay. Oh, super gay. Say it again now. Oh, super gay. Super gay. Right on. Can you hear me? Super gay. Yeah. Started as a bottom, now I'm here. Ain't afraid of dick. Put my lips to the shit with no fear. I'm big pride pimpin', got my hoes on the stroll, selling rainbow bussy, and it's out of control. My bottom's got that sunshine, throw it up in the air. Bitch, better have my money, cause I don't play fair. I'm a super gay nigga, out here in these streets. My hoes call me Arbis, cause I got the meats. Pride pimpin' is easy when you got that swag, but I'll knock that ass out if you call me a fag. Super gay. That's what I am. Super gay. Say it again now. Oh. Super gay. Super gay. Right on. Can you hear me? Super gay. Yeah. Super gay. Super gay. Super gay. That's what I am. Super gay. Super gay. Say it again now. Oh. Super gay. Right on. Can you hear me? Super gay. Yeah. Super gay. Right on.
This bride, come prepared. A confident top.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Wait, okay, Lord. I got stuff on the screen. I don't know how to get it off. Okay, there we go. TGD says that Ron Ozzy. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed the new songs for our pride, which was in the beginning, Niggas Be Gay and Super Gay. So thank y'all for entertaining the shenanigans that, you know, come in my mind. I wanted to create something for, for Pride, for our viewers out there. So yeah, happy Pride, everybody. I wanted to be inclusive. When we get to the end of the show, we do have some merch. I'm still working on more Pride merch, so that'll be up. So hope y'all enjoyed the new songs and hope you like the Pride merch that we're gonna have up. So working on that. But yeah, I just wanted to do something, thank y'all for just entertaining my shenanigans all the time. My husband says, says I'm crazy, but in a good way. Like stuff just comes to my mind, y'all, and I just have to see it through. So I just appreciate that y'all entertain the craziness that goes on in my mind, and when I'm able to like bring it to life and y'all enjoy it, that means so much to me. Because these are just my creations. I think about something and I'm just like, how can I make this happen? So thank y'all so much for just, always entertaining my shenanigans and being down for for me and my bullshit. But I was really excited to make something for Pride, for Black Pride, should say. And I'll make some other merch that's, more inclusive for everybody. So just stay tuned for that. I think Chris might be joining us, but I'm gonna see if I can get to the store so I can show you guys what we're doing or what I have up. Give me 1 second. Wait. So now let me share. All right, y'all. I'm gonna see. Can I share the tab? There we go. Okay, y'all. So we have the store there. We have our Pride section. Let me see how I can make it there. So we have all the options there for niggas be gay merch, and everything is 40% off. So make sure you guys are y'all check that out. I'm going to be adding the I'm adding the super gay merch, and I will be adding, hold on, wait, what's happening? Am I frozen on? Okay, there we go. I'm going to be adding super gay merch. I'm also going to be adding Pride version of Black Boy Joy merch. So make sure you guys go. Everything is going to be 40% off this month for Pride. So make sure y'all go and get y'all some stuff. So appreciate that. So let's see. We have Reiko says, super gay is my new joint. Thank you. Glad y'all like it. Thank you, Kay is my name. TG say, yes, they're good. Thank you. Don Eugene says, keep them coming, Nikki. We love it. Thank you. Germany says, I love the acknowledgement of Pride Month. Thank you. The Cosmic Lotus says that's super gay track. I didn't know it was gonna come out that good. Like I had it in my head, and when the finished product came out, I was like, "That's some fly shit." Like I can't even lie. I was like, I outdid myself on that one. Ali says, I love buying y'all merchandise this week. Them Kamala shirts. Thank you so much. And Germany says today would have been Prince's 68th birthday. Rest in peace to my all-time favorite. So rest in peace to Mr. Prince Rogers Nelson. I will say that honestly, the world has not been right. I think since Michael, but since Prince passed, I will say just things have been off in the world. I think those were the two most like majestic beings that we've had, like especially amongst Black people, but just overall. Um, it's just that TGG says I wasn't here for a few shows, so did y'all cover the deaths of Rod Bass? No, we didn't. So let's do that now. My daughter had sent it to me when Rod Bass died, and fun fact that It Takes Two was actually the first rap song music that I purchased myself. Like the It Takes Two cassette was the first piece of that was the first tape that I ever purchased. So like I can remember like the first piece of music I ever bought was Reby Jackson Centipede, and that was on a 45, which that was the predecessor to the CD single. Yes, I'm that old where I purchased a fucking vinyl record. Um, and so It Takes Two by Rod Bass and DJ Easy Rock was the first cassette that I ever purchased with my own money. And I love that song because it has that nostalgia for me. Um Peebo Bryson, people know him from people know him from Aladdin. And I saw a video where a black man was saying like he hates it when you reduce like singers like that to just that one thing. Because like Peebo Bryson, I mean, like my mom loved him, and like I'm sure I can't think of any of his other songs right this moment, but I do know that he has other songs that I've listened to him before. I grew up listening to him. But like he had a point where when you just Aladdin singer people, right? And it's like, no, they've done other work. You know what I'm saying? Especially black people like know him for other things. And so I kind of agree that I just don't like when you just relegate somebody to something that maybe like white audience would recognize and associate them with. How that's working. But yeah, so rest in peace to Rod Bass and Peebo Bryson, because those are definitely losses that are felt within the black community, because music is so important to us. Just one moment, guys. See, Trey is trying to join us, but it's not allowing him to be great. So, but yeah, those are definitely felt losses are felt within the black community when it comes to music, because that's so important. With June also being Black Music Month, which a lot of people don't know because we have all these different things. So June is Pride Month. It is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, but June is also Black Music Month for people that didn't know that. So definitely celebrate your black artists this month with music, because that is what's happening. Let's see. Germany says Peebo Bryson is just killing me. I remember when he came out in the 70s. Rest in peace. Yeah, and I was reading about him. He has a young son. He has two children that are 50 years apart. And I was like, wow, I thought my siblings was like older than me, but like 50, imagine having a sibling that's 50 years older than you. That's wild business. Tico says I'm wearing them out with finding Pedo and E-File shirts. The rest don't rile them like that. Thank you, Tico, for always being our biggest merch supporter. We definitely thank you for repping FTP. Can you stop the rain? Let the feeling flow. He just never crossed over until that is true. So, like I said, he had a lot. He was well known because you are black famous, and then you have that crossover moment, and you become white famous. And so, a lot of times they just associate you with the moment that you crossed over. But he definitely had a much larger presence, in the black community. Ali said, "Where's Vision?" He was having some technical issues today, so he's going to try to join us. So, but he'll definitely be back tomorrow. TG says, I remember when MJ died, it still feels like, yes, I remember exactly where I was. I was at work, and my manager at the time, this anti-black asshole, um, I got so pissed off because he started making jokes about Michael Jackson dying. And I was just like, I was so fucking over it. Because I was just like, you disrespectful motherfucker. But I do remember like being at work when that happened and just being like, it's not real. Like, I know it sounds crazy, but I never thought that I would live in a world where like Michael, Whitney, and Prince would not be living. Like, I knew they were older than me, but it's some things you just can't picture happening. And celebrities get old and things like that, but I just never thought that I would just live in a world where they would no longer be here. if that makes sense. It was just something about them that you just never, and yeah, it doesn't even seem like it's been a long time since Michael's been gone, but then it doesn't seem like it's been long at the same time because his legacy is just never going to die down at all. And yeah, so it's just really weird. I do remember where I was. I can't remember where I was when Prince passed away, but that one was definitely surprising because that was just completely unexpected. Like you knew with Mike that he was, taking his sleep and stuff and the surgeries and things like that. But I think with Prince, kind of nobody like really knew what was going on there. So like when he passed away, that was like really, really a weird time um for Prince and stuff. But yeah, see, Kaz, my name says that's all he's known for in white circles. I'm like, y'all watch soap operas. He did the theme for One Life to Live, best theme of the show. Oh, I didn't even know that. So that's cool. See, to live. It said he's like Frankie Beverly, who's famous in our community, but white folks didn't know who he was. It always, my daughter's always surprised because she goes to PWI, so most of her friends are not black, and she was saying that I think did she say that somebody didn't know who Whitney Houston or like they went to a night where they had like music or something and she kind of had to explain like who the different people were, like they knew ABBA but they didn't know like Donna Summer. And it's just like in her mind you, she's in her 20s, she probably shouldn't know who Donna Summer is, but she does. So it's really weird how like we black people will know, we can cross over and know other things, but like white people will be completely like just they don't know what's happening over here, which I guess that's best sometimes. But it baffles me that they don't know like certain things, or they're just certain black celebrities that come through and that everybody knows, like a Beyonce. Like I don't think there's any white person, unless you are a boomer or something, that doesn't know who Beyonce is. You may not know her music, but you probably know who she is. That's one celebrity death, and Beehive don't come for me. But I've actually thought about that. Like, what would the world be like if she ever passed away? Like, I wonder, like, like would the world stop, like carry on? Like, what would happen if certain celebrities pass away? Like obviously we know the world will continue going on and stuff like that, but I wonder what the mourning landscape would be like for like certain celebrities. Like God forbid like Denzel goes, what how would the black community handle certain celebrity deaths? Like I would be not I don't want to sound morbid to be like I would be interested to see, but I would be like how the community, like how we did with Michael and how Leah, and when certain people passed away, just how there was just this mourning period, or how we kind of like, dang, how do we kind of like move on from these things happening? So that's a little weird tick that goes in my brain when I think about that sometimes. Very morbid of me, but hey, I like dark humor sometimes and stuff. It says I don't expect a white person to know who Frankie Beverly is. Well, true enough. I mean, that's music with rhythm. Why would white people know that? Germany says, I was at work when Prince died. I was devastated. I know Jimmy Buffett, Marguerite. Like that's some shit. I guess I don't know. People would mourn that type of shit. I don't know. Like I don't know a white celebrity that if a certain white celebrity died, the world would just be like, I know if Taylor Swift died, white bitches everywhere be like, in mourning for fucking days or some shit. Like can't. Well, I would say they won't get out of bed and wash their ass, but they don't do that anyway, so that wouldn't be much of a stretch. Teacup says they don't realize how much racism stifles their growth as well. That's true. I mourned Prince and needed to take a day off work. That I mean, you know what? And that's real. Tico says B is gonna be on a MJ level. I do think that's what I thought about. Like if she ever passes away, which I mean, one day she will, it's inevitable. But let's say there was an accident or there just whatever happens, right? I think that's what it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be on on that level. Cause like the Beehive, I don't know how them niggas is gonna survive. I I um I mean, I'm a Beehive member. I'm not that, on it. Like, I'm not like, Stan level. But, I think if she passed away, the world would be like, yeah, I think it would be like, I know bitches gonna have to take off work. I know motherfuckers gonna take bereavement. Niggas gonna take bereavement days. Beyonce has passed away. I need time to mourn. That's definitely gonna be a thing. Niggas will take bereavement, FMLA. They gonna do all type of shit. So everybody, Boss Man has joined us.
Hey, how y'all doing? So sorry about being late. Something's wrong with my computer, so it's not working. So I was like, take that to Best Buy, get it fixed, and then try to join y'all. Look like Nikki held it down. Nikki held it down.
Yes, Germany says, I think actors' deaths don't hit the same as singers. Singers share our lives. We take them with us. We make love to their music. I think death of musician. That is true. I will say that because like
Yeah,
music, you can tie that to emotional points in your life. Like certain songs, you remember certain things. A certain song can remind you of your childhood, a relationship, all different types of things. Whereas movies are more like you can, when I was a kid I watched this movie. Movies may have an impact, but not the way that songs do, because we play songs over and over versus the amount of time we would play a movie. So I do
yeah,
agree with that. I do think that when singers pass away, it has much more of a personal and cultural impact versus when it's an actor or director or something like that. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how people handle that situation. So as we've been just talking about like Chad, okay, well, with the exception, AR says Chadwick definitely had me have a feeling. That was one where I would say an actor impacted us all because of
what?
what Black Panther meant.
Oh,
So when
Chadwick.
Chadwick died, that hit because Black Panther is a moment that can never be recreated in
Mm-mm.
terms of how we showed out at that theater. Like being in our African gear and just being so proud that we had a superhero for the first time that was fully black. The cast was predominantly black. It was
Mm-mm.
just a time to see that on screen, and nobody else could have played that part. And
Yeah,
I know they have to recast the role. I get that. But it's never going to hold the same. And to be honest, I can't bring myself to watch Black Panther. I see it on there and I just want to watch it again, and I just go past it cuz I just like, I don't know, it's just like seeing it, it's just like I remember being in that theater and like when the credits roll and it's all of the stars, like the way that song for some reason just fit perfectly with that movie, and it just
mhm,
embodied everything. It was everything just aligned so perfectly. And
yeah,
so when he died, I think that just we felt like we lost Black Panther. Like we lost Chadwick, but and then when you think of all the roles he played Jackie Robinson, he played James Brown, he played Thurgood
yeah,
Marshall. Like and if y'all watch the James Brown, like he did that shit. Like he did that. And he was just great. And I think that's the one time where an actor really hit home for like the black community. But I would say so that it's more so with singers that we feel it. So boss man, where you wanna pick it up at? We done talked about, Rick Chow, the boycotts, um,
Jesus.
politics. We kind of covered the gamut. So you got some videos. We can run that for next or what you want to talk about.
I, I wish we did, but my computer's in the
Oh,
shop
your
right now.
computer.
That
What
that's what the problem was, because I was going to have everything set up and I was clicking and it just was not working. I thought it was the power cord as well at first, but I don't know. So they'll fix it.
they they still fixing it. So what's
But what
been
were you
going on
just
in LA with the Asians? Because y'all got like Chinatown and all that up there. What's happening?
actually? What's funny? The Chinatown in Los Angeles, it sucks. It is terrible. Oh, I got so you take this one and you take the one in San Francisco. San Francisco looks like Chinatown. Like they have everything here, but the one over here in LA looks so ran down. It's probably like 4 or 5 shops open within the entire vicinity, and it looks like a ghost town. So it doesn't.
Wow.
The Los Angeles one don't look good. Now you go to Hollywood. Hollywood has everything that you're looking for. Blah blah. But no, not downtown. Mm-mm.
So is it have you so what's your take on what's been going on with the Asians? Like I know you've been seeing the videos and everything of how they've been acting towards us and like being condescending, and now it's
Mhm.
like, oh, you're coming after all the Asians and it's not all of us, but then they group us. We talked about that earlier about how they
Mhm.
group us together, but now they don't want us to group them together now that it's like money on the line.
So you want to know my opinion in terms of how they are out here?
How they,
Because
yeah, how are
they
they in LA?
because pretty much they still haven't changed. Like I keep telling everybody this. When there's always some shit that goes on at work between the East Indians and the Asians, stand the fuck back. Stand out the way. Let them handle it. Let them do what they're gonna do. Because the Asians out here, they don't band with the black people unless they need something from us. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
so, oh, can you march for us, or can you have unity? It's like clear example when that whole kung fu, when Trump said the kung fu virus, I was sitting there looking like, instead of attacking him, y'all worried about black people. So the Asian relationships out here, especially towards blacks, is just it's not good. And they do
Did,
have that they do have that model minority myth. They are very trying to be nice about this. I wouldn't say two-faced. I would say they're they like to play both sides of the fence in the corner all the time.
yeah, it's true. So how do you think that the black people in Los Angeles are going to, because the stick with this boycott? Do you think that they're going to be disciplined with it?
No. Um, because everybody out here is so divided. I mean, the Mexicans want to stay over there, the Cubans want to stay over here, the Asians they stay over there, but then they separated. They separate Korea and they separate Japanese and they separate the Chinese over. It's like everything is so separate. Like I, I, I don't think so. People are just not. I mean, people don't want to band together. Everybody want to be special. I mean,
So yeah,
I say everybody can't be fucking special. Everybody can be a singer or whatever, but that's the problem. Everybody think their group is special.
AR said for you to share your thoughts about Rick Chow.
Rick Chow. Um, okay, there's a few things. You know how me and you always talk. When it's coming to when it's coming towards black people, we should have stopped fucking with them in '92 when the Latasha Hardings thing happened. But we kept going back there to the nail and the hair salons and making them rich. And even that guy that was talking shit that you spoke about, he was on there talking all this stuff and you got his ass. He was like, oh, we'll take our shops out of there. We'll take our Chinese takeout. We'll take our Air Jordans. Nobody want that shit. Um, I can't say I'm surprised about the verdict. I'm not surprised that the jury selection. I'm not surprised. I mean, we need to stop fucking with these people. And until we figure out they have unity to really stick together, it's not gonna work. Black people, we are so divided. Oh my God. Like we treat each other like I don't even have to worry about a white person or Asian doing nothing to me because a black person and they'll do it for them.
I and I get that, and we kind of talked about that
Hmm.
not all of us are gonna always be on the same page. You're gonna have some people that's gonna be like, because I see them in the comments. Oh, well, the Asian lady that do my nails is nice to me, and it's like, yeah, she's nice to you,
Nice you.
but you don't know if she's nice to other people, because as black people, we've all, especially black women, you've been to the nail salon. I feel like they always ask us like, "Oh, you married? You this, you that," but they don't do that to white people.
They
Or
don't.
or when we're there, if you ever Black women have had the experience of like, they think we're not used to good service. Me, I'm very particular about my nails. So they have to, I notice everything when something is, so I'm looking and it has to be like exact because I'm paying for it. And I've been in situations where you act like, okay, no, you're not doing this right. You're not doing this. And they get offended. And then they start talking amongst themselves, or they trying to make you seem like you're a difficult customer. But it's like, no, I'm paying for this service. And you're not going to half-ass it because you think I'm not accustomed to good service. Because if a white woman pointed out to you that this is wrong, you, oh my God, no, let me fix.
Sure will.
But when it's us, you act, oh no, hurry up and don't come back, or you're being difficult, and no, this is how we do it. They get a fucking attitude.
Hurry up and buy. Hurry up and buy.
Hurry up and buy. Or no, this is how we do nails, and da. Like they act like we don't know what good service is. So therefore we shouldn't get good service because we don't know what good service is. And that's how they treat us. And that's what the problem is. The problem is your fucking attitude. Because our issue is, if you have such a disdain for us, why do you come to our community?
Yeah.
Why do you say that we're lazy and we don't have money, but you're building stores in our community? No smart business person would build a business where they're not going to make money.
True.
That doesn't make sense. So there, right there, you're lying right there. And then you're using the narrative that you outwork us. And I said this earlier, you don't outwork us. You just have more opportunities.
Asians
y'all don't outwork us because Asians y'all have more opportunities. That's all it is. You have the opportunities that come to you. Plus, you're getting help from fucking China, from Asia. You get your money from them and you bring it over here.
Yeah.
And you export. You don't even shop in America. You export your goods, all of your health care, all of the shit you use. You never, because someone made a point that you never see Asians in hair stores. They own it, but they don't shop there. You never see Asians in the businesses that they own. You never see them. You never see Asians eating at a Chinese restaurant. And I thought about that. I've never seen any Asian people at a Chinese restaurant, and you would fucking think this is they shit. But you don't see them there. Because the same food they cook for us is not the same food they cook for themselves.
Yeah.
It's not the same food. They don't cook the same foods for us. And if you want to talk about, oh, we have Koreatown and Chinatown, ask yourself why those things are still standing, but Black Wall Street and Tulsa isn't. It's because the Black dollar is more powerful than Asian dollars. Asian dollars doesn't impact the white economy. The Black dollar impacts the white economy so much, you had to burn our shit down and force us to shop and deal with a white economy because the Black economy was bankrupting white people.
Yep.
Asian people don't have enough fucking power financially to affect white people. That's why they don't give a fuck. They'll let you have a business, but in a Black neighborhood. Yep. So when that guy said, oh, we can go to the white neighborhood, or we're in the white neighborhood. No, y'all are not in the white neighborhood like that. Because if that was the case, you wouldn't be opening up stores in Black neighborhoods. You would be strictly going to white places. But you can't go to white places. They only gonna let a handful of you motherfuckers in suburbia.
That part.
They might let you live there, but you're not gonna set up a business there. They're not gonna let you outrank them financially in a business. They're not gonna do that. Of course, a bank would give an Asian person a loan to open up a liquor store in a Black community because that's detrimental to us. Well, of course you're going to allow that. You act like Black people can go in a bank and just get a loan. Even if Black people had A1 fucking credit and wanted to get a loan, they still find a way to deny it.
Shit.
The only reason Latinos and Asians can get the loans is specifically so y'all can go against Black people. It's set up that way. But y'all like the division when you benefit from it. And none of you Asians, and it's only a handful of y'all that have come on here and said that Rick Chow was wrong and that you understand Black people. The majority of you Asians that have come on here making videos is saying don't lump Asian people together because you're scared to lose your business. Not one time have y'all said what that man did was wrong. You have not addressed the anti-Blackness within the Asian community. The only thing you get on here and say is, please don't lump us together.
Yep.
And then you say it, and then when you say it condescendingly. It was one bitch got on here with Asian with motherfucking frosted tips talking about the nail shops are mostly Vietnamese. So are you boycotting all Asians because you can't tell the fucking difference? So you want to be condescending?
Oh, that made me boycott that shit altogether.
That's the part. Y'all don't know when to shut the fuck up. Because that makes us want to boycott you even the fuck more. And I said, you want to be honest, we can't tell you motherfuckers apart. If you want to keep it a goddamn buck.
All right.
If you really want to keep it a buck, we can't tell. Oh, and I didn't even get into, have you seen where the Asians are using black dolls as stress balls?
Yes, I had that for the queued up videos, and I'm just like, something is really wrong with these damn people. Everybody keeps saying, "Oh, the Asians." Yeah. I said, "Baby, they ain't nothing but the off-white meat, slanty eyes, yellow skin, and eating cat and dog." I mean,
Because
that's the
I'm
only
just like,
difference.
how racist can you get?
They
That they're
don't care,
literally taking
and they're
black dolls
laughing. They're
and they're
laughing about it
laughing
too.
and they're squeezing it as stress relief. To take a black baby and you're squeezing it as stress relief, and you motherfuckers want to know why we're boycotting you? Are you fucking insane?
And that's the thing. It's like, I tell people, when you always say, like, even with the whole ICE thing, it was like, "Oh, that's just Uncle Gutierrez, that's just Aunt Maria." I said, yeah, but now that it's starting to affect other people, it ain't just Uncle Gutierrez and Aunt Maria, it's a lot of other people. And I don't think they get that. I
Yeah,
don't think that what they do affects everybody.
exactly. So it's just like, I mean, I hate that it took, this, and and again, we I think we get guilty with the
Yeah.
convenience. It's the convenience. They're right there in our neighborhood. You can just walk in. It's the convenience of it.
Mhm.
But we are now in a place where everything is inconvenient. Everything is uncomfortable now. So I
Yeah.
think because everything is inconvenient and uncomfortable, we're okay doing uncomfortable shit now. Because what else is there left? You know what I'm saying? We can't afford certain things anymore. We can't afford these what's considered luxuries now. So it's nothing for us to boycott these things, because really and truly we can't fucking afford it. Because what the Asians have done, everything now is a la carte. Do you know when you get your nails done now, they're charging you to put the tip on, they're charging you to shape it, they're charging you for the length,
What what new
they're charging for every little thing to
what new
make the
shit is
price
this?
exact. All of this stuff, right? So it's like they're making it. I think, I hate that it took this long for us to do it, but it's better late than never. You know what I'm saying? I think a
Mhm.
lot of things happened with this election that needed to happen. It
Yeah,
needed
yeah.
to like expose a lot of stuff. And we've known that Asian people feel this way, but thankfully, because of Trump, y'all are really saying the quiet shit out loud. Y'all really feel brave enough to say shit that's gonna get y'all fucked up. You didn't learn from Target. Target is white owned, and they're on the verge of bankruptcy because
They
niggas
sure is.
stopped shopping. So if we can do that to one store that had the Target
It
is
was
like
global powerhouse.
this global presence. If we can do that to them, what the fuck do you think we can do to a corner store? What do you think
Oh,
we can do to a gas station?
shit.
What do you think we can do to those places? It with the
Decimated.
Alabama bus boycott, put a fucking transportation system dead in its tracks. It stopped it because black people was not using it. Not white people. White people couldn't save it because black people were the primary users of it. If we could stop that in the 60s, what the fuck makes you think that we can't shut y'all shit down if we band together and really do it? What makes you think we can't? We don't have to buy, we can still wear wigs and weaves. We just don't have to buy it from you.
Yep.
We can still go get our nails done. We just don't have to get it done by you. These things are still available. We just don't have to get it from y'all. And I think they realize that shit, which is again why they're making these videos.
These
Because
videos, yep.
if y'all was so confident in the white dollar, If y'all was so confident that white people had y'all back, that white people was gonna supplement the money that black people spend with y'all, you'd be quiet. You wouldn't have said shit. You would have either shut the fuck up, or you would have made more videos like that one Asian guy. Y'all would have been making those videos, but you're not. You're making videos telling us in a condescending ass tone to not group y'all together because you're scared of losing your business. That goes to show you how powerful black people and the black dollar is. Because if it wasn't, you niggas wouldn't be worried. And y'all are shaking in y'all fucking Chinese slippers because you fucking know when we get together and we decide to do some shit, because when we got on one page about Target, them people ain't recovered since. No, they're closing Target stores. They're literally closing stores. That's how bad it is. So if we could do that to a fucking national ass chain, what do you think can happen to your individual stores? Because exactly. What the fuck, your quickie marks? What the fuck you think is gonna happen to that shit? And so to you A-Rap people, I'm gonna tell you right now, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
This ain't the listen, don't get in on it, because I've been seeing a lot of Oyes jumping into the shit, talking about this one Latino got on there talking about black people, be serious, y'all not gonna do nothing, y'all gonna go right back there shopping and doing all this stuff. He took that time to be racist, right? And then cut the comments off. This is my shit with y'all. If you gonna be anti-black and racist, keep them motherfucking comments on. Don't be no puss asshole and cut the fucking comments off. That be killing it right there. Stand on your fucking business.
Yes.
Stand on business, because you bringing yourself into some shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. We ain't talking to you Oyes right now. We ain't talking to you Ofes. We ain't talking to you Oyes. We talking to the Asians.
Where about ICE?
Okay, that's what. Yes, you're talking about, because somebody said, "Oh, I support Rick Chow," and said, "Black people support ICE, bitch." We will call. We'll call. Okay, and that's the one thing you Asian people ain't think about. We can call ICE. They coming to get y'all too.
Oh yes, it is true.
We can call the health department on them fucking Chinese restaurants. One phone call does it the fuck all. We ain't even got a boycott. We could put you out of business just by calling the goddamn health department.
The food ain't really that good, especially out here in
it's
LA.
Not, because in all honesty, it's been declining.
Yes, it's not like what it used to be.
Chinese food now ain't hitting like it was in the 80s and the 90s. It's not doing that.
It was on fire back then. Even in the early 2000s, it was still good.
Yeah, y'all shit ain't been good in a long time. So don't threaten us with like you act like we can't go get chicken and wings from you. A motherfucking Asian cooking fried chicken. You niggas can get fried chicken from any fucking well. I ain't never understood that shit. I've never understood going to a motherfucking Asian for some wings and fries. What the fuck?
Yeah, they ain't never made sense. They call it Korean fried chicken. I said they got that from the black soldiers that was over there. It's
Korean fried chicken is when niggas say fry my shit hard. That's it.
Pretty much. And put some sauce on it.
Literally the fuck it. That's niggas saying fry my shit hard. That's all that the fuck is. It's not no special Asian ingredient. You gonna eat that shit and glow like Bruce Leroy. Get the fuck out of here. Like don't nobody need that. Like everything he put on that list, nobody fucking need it.
No.
Oh, we gonna get rid of the liquor store. Take that shit.
I'll take it. Shit. I don't drink like that no way.
We don't buy that shit no way. Oh, we gonna take away all the take that shit, bitch. You act like black women wasn't wearing wigs and weaves before you motherfuckers had a store. We found a way. We were doing this shit before y'all came into our neighborhoods. It's not, y'all think y'all more important than you really are.
Yeah.
And you're not. Because again, if you wasn't worried, you'd be shutting the fuck up and letting them white dollars speak. Yeah. Y'all know them white folks ain't coming to support you like that. Right. They're not. Becky's not coming to the hood to get her fucking nails done, okay? You might talk shit about, you want to talk shit about Shaniqua, but Becky ain't coming to take Shaniqua's place to get them nails done. She's not coming. Mm-hmm. Becky's going to Junetown in Beverly Hills, okay? That's what the fuck she's going to Junetown in Beverly Hills. She's not going to Junetown in Crenshaw. She's not coming. She's not coming. So you want to talk shit? You're gonna have to get you're not gonna be there. You're not gonna get that clientele back.
Yes,
so black women, and I'm telling you, as a woman that gets her nails done, I had to buy me some press-ons. I gotta put them on. I like having my nails done. I'm gonna have to, until I can find somebody black, I gotta try, do what I can do. I encourage you to do the same, thing. Try and find something black owned. Try to do it yourself.
Yeah.
Until you know what I'm saying, do your best. You don't have to go to these people and be disrespected. And then if you do go to them, we're doing a boycott. If you still decide to take your ass in that store,
dumbass,
when they disrespect you, don't put that shit on camera.
Nope.
Don't put no video up talking about how they disrespected you. Don't fucking do it, because you're breaking ranks and you're going in there. You already know how they feel. So if you go in there knowing that we as a people have decided to boycott them, and you go in there anyway, and they treat you like shit, and they're racist towards you, don't say shit. Just like I said last show, that black woman that went in there like a dumb motherfucker and paid first. I ain't giving nobody no money first. Are you fucking kidding me? The people could have took your money. They could have took your money and called the police on you and said that you didn't pay them. And the police would have took their side. You are so fucking stupid. You don't go in there and pay nobody before you get no fucking service. And then they let a white bitch go ahead of you. And you sitting there filming it and arguing with them. They don't give a fuck.
Like, they don't care.
They don't care.
But we keep going to these establishments. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with us?
It pains me to be a bare-hand bitch, but you know what? If I gotta do what the fuck I gotta do, it is what it is. Go get you some press-ons. They cheaper any fucking way. It's less money. It's like they have quality like all the ones you want. They got that shit too. They've been doing that. We gotta tough it out. Like, I'm not really worried about my nails. I'm also worried about, I like to get pedicures, but I can find somebody, to do that. Like, I just gotta find somebody black owned, and anybody that's, even if I gotta low key go to a fucking Latino, if I can't find nobody black, I would want somebody black. So I gotta find a black owned place here in Fayetteville, or even if I gotta maybe travel. But there are ways. You want to cook Chinese food? Karma says YouTube show you how to cook Chinese food, Chinese fried chicken, and it was better. YouTube can show you how to do every fucking thing. You don't have to go to these people. You don't have to go to be. And I understand you have Asian people, because when back in Miami, the person that I went to, I had been going to them since my child was in elementary school. I'm loyal. I stick to a person, but nobody is gonna come before my people.
Yeah.
So if I have to not go to somebody, even though they didn't do anything wrong to me, it's the principle of the matter. And that's what some black people are missing. It's the principle. That Asian person that does your nails, that Asian person that has a convenience store that treats you good, that's not to say they treat every black person good. And they may treat every black person good. But this right here is not about that. It's about the collective, not the individual. And Asians as a collective are anti-black as fuck. And we have to send a message. And if that means that some good Asians have to get caught up in that mix, it is what it is. Because they have no problem lumping black people together when it's negative.
Yep.
They have no problem. So we as a people have to be uncomfortable enough to do that. So yes, you might have a good relationship with Asian people, but if you have a good relationship with those Asian people should understand why you're taking a stand, and they shouldn't be offended by it. They should understand, hey, I know you're black, and your community comes first, so you have to support your community. Everybody else, we can understand when Asians support Asians. We understand when Latinos support Latinos. But nobody can ever understand when black people want to support black people. When black people want to support black people, that's when it's a problem. That's when it's racist. That's when it's anti everybody else. And it's not. It's so fucking weird. So everybody else can support their own. But the minute black people want to support their own, we're wrong. And then y'all will be the same people that turn around and say black people don't support black people. So which one is it? So you say we can't support each other, and then when we do support each other, because it's going to cut into the support we have for you, then it's a problem.
Yeah.
Y'all don't support black people. So you don't support black people, but you don't want black people to support other black people. It doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make sense. So everybody stay strong out there. Do boycott the way you can boycott. If there's no right way, there's no wrong way. Do what you can do. If you're in a situation where the only store in your neighborhood is an Asian, limit it to basic necessities only. Get with your people in your community who have cars and transportations, and y'all do a caravan every week, every other week to outside businesses if that's what it's going to take. Just be organized about it. Limit your interactions. That's all we can ask. Every little bit is going to add up to something big. Because if everybody stops ordering lunch from there, that's going to impact them in some way. If everybody stops ordering dinner, it's going to impact them.
Yeah.
Because most people buy Chinese food on like Fridays and Saturdays when nobody wants to cook. So if you impact them on those 2 days, their heaviest days, it every little bit helps. One person getting their nails done is anywhere from $100 to $200.
Yeah.
So imagine if 20 people in one day don't go get their nails done. Every little bit helps. Do it the way you can do it. There's no right way, there's no wrong way. So you niggas don't get on here telling people, oh boy, you got to do this or nothing at all. Because that's how shit gets fucked up. Boycott the way you can boycott. Do what you can do. Every little bit is going to add up, and show these people that we mean business. We show Target that we mean business. Some people still have to go to Target because there are certain things they need. They might get their medication from there because that's their pharmacy. They might have to get their food from there. But notice that they're not buying extra shit. They're not buying clothing. They're not buying shoes. They're not buying electronics. Those are the big things.
Mm-hmm.
Food is a necessity. But all of those other things, that's where they really losing their bread and butter.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. Boycott the way that you can. That's it. Don't let nobody tell you it's one way or the other. Do it the way you can do it. Everything adds up. The black dollar adds up. Our buying power is not in the billions. It's in the trillions. It's $1.2 trillion. Latino people outweigh, there are more Latino people than black people in this country, and our buying power is still higher than theirs. That should tell you something. When these Asian people tell you that they outworking us and they're smarter than us, that's a lie, because black women are still the highest educated demographic in this fucking country. So if black women are the highest educated demographic in this country, how the fuck is it Asians? It's not.
Exactly.
You let white people trick you out of motherfucking affirmative action, you dumb motherfuckers, okay?
That was stupid.
That was stupid as fuck.
And they're supposed to be smart.
You were so anti-black. You let a dumbass cracker trick you out of your fucking spot, and then got mad when you still didn't get the fuck in, and black people still got in over y'all.
Dummies.
So everybody stand on business. So you anti-black Asians, stand on fucking business. That motherfucker here, hear me out, MIA, because I think he's from Miami, because it's here, MIA, me out. So to you, since you done deleted your motherfucking account, we still know who you are. Stand on fucking business. All you Asians that feel like him, stand on fucking business. All you Rick Chow supporters, stand on fucking business. Don't backpedal. Don't delete your comments. Stay racist. Stay anti-black.
Amen.
Just keep it the same. Don't backpedal. Don't say shit. Rick Chow for president. I stand with Rick Chow. All you saying, I stand with Ashley Gonzalez, motherfuckers. Stand your ass right on over there to the unemployment line. Stand your ass right over there, because when you fucking Asians start boarding up them businesses, because ain't nobody coming in that shit.
It's a done deal.
It's a done deal. Because I want to see, when niggas stop going to your shit, I want to see white people in there. Since y'all love caping for white people, I want y'all to get white people in them chairs. I want y'all to get white people to come to fucking Los Angeles to black neighborhoods, to all the black neighborhoods across the country. I want y'all to get white people in them goddamn chairs. I want y'all to get white people at them restaurants. Since you don't want the black dollar, since you don't need the black dollar, get the white dollar, get the Latino dollar. I bet you can't fucking do it. That's my challenge to y'all. Get the white dollar, get the Latino dollar, get the other POC dollar. Since you don't need the black dollar, let's see you get the other dollars and see if you're still successful. That's my challenge to y'all. Let's see how that's going to work out.
Oh, yeah. And we'll save a lot of money, too.
Exactly. All right, y'all. Well, we wrapping it up today. I showed them the store already. So
okay.
We got our Pride merch. I will be adding more. I'll be adding the Super Gay merch today. I'll be adding the Black Boy Joy Pride merch. So look out for that. Everything is 40% off this month for Pride. So make sure y'all get your items. It's like hurry up and buy. Hurry up and buy.
Hurry up and buy.
Hurry up and buy. Hurry up and buy Pride. Your Pride merch. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys can find me on Instagram at bitch_happens. You can follow my new page, a Knickknack Production on Instagram. That's where you're gonna see all of my new content and commercials and all that stuff. Also, you can follow at Partners in Petty. That is my husband and I page. We're going to have our podcast coming out later this summer, so make sure you're following that. Court of No Appeals will be back. I'm going to be filming either today or tomorrow. So early this week, the new episode will drop. I will be back in rare form. Make sure you look out for that. Make sure you guys are checking out Love and Light. That's on Tuesdays and Thursdays on YouTube. It's I think it's 4
p.m.
4 p.m. Pacific, 7 Eastern time. We'll be back on Wednesday. That will be back. So now the new FTP schedule is Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So we will be back to see you guys on Wednesday. That is 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. And then Thursdays, we're 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you guys are getting adjusted to the new time. We're going to post it on our stories again today, so you guys can have that there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, shout out to Cares My Name and Germany for our 2 donations today. So we appreciate you guys so much. Jerry says, when are we taking calls? We'll probably we do still have our number, so we'll probably try and restart that up sometime soon. But if you want to come on the show next episode, all you have to do whenever you're in the chat, just let us know. We'll drop the link and you can come right up. So you don't have to call in. You can just come up. If you have any questions, you need advice or anything like that, you can send us an email to ftppodcastshow@gmail.com and just let us know if you have suggestions, if you have ideas, you need advice, you got a story to tell, you want to come on the show, all of that good stuff. But again, you can do it live. If we're live and we're on here, just let us know and we'll bring you right up in the moment to say whatever you guys want to talk about. So thank you guys for joining us. Light Mocha says, who's on the docket? Well, I'm going to be covering the Rick Chow case more in depth, but I initially, I may do another episode, but I still got to get to Amanda Seals. I got to get to Kevin Hart. The Patrick Ta and Painted by Esther makeup, Jackie Aina drama. So I got a lot of stuff to cover. So I may do the first one on the Carlton, this Carlton and Rick Chow thing, and also the Carmelo Anthony. I want to get into that. Okay. But then the next show, I'll be playing catch up with some of the other issues that I kind of wanted to tackle. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys on Wednesday.
See you on Wednesday.
Bye, everybody.
This bride, come prepared. A confident top deserves a clean bottom. Whether it's date night, the big event, or just because, you deserve to feel fresh, ready, and 100% you. Introducing Ass on Fleet Enema. Fast and effective relief. Smooth performance, comfort you can count on. Made for everybody, because every hole deserves to feel its best. Confidence is in the details. Be proud. Be prepared. Be unstoppable. Ass on fleet enema. Clean out. Show out.
Built your throne on fraud and fear. Stiffed your workers year by year. 6-time bankrupt bottom feeder. Spray tan tyrant petty leader. Big ego little dick. Golden toilet full of shit. History won't bend for you. Grave is waiting overdue. Death to Donnie, fraud in chief. Death to Donnie, conman and thief. The world won't mourn, the world won't care. To hell you go, fair is fair.
Tiny hands, bloated gut. Everything you touch is fucked. Draft dodging coward. Orange ass face TV clown.
Grumpy old man, body breaking down. From a Russian asset to Putin's bitch. Now an FBI informant, Epstein snitch. A worldwide joke, America shame. Hell hath no fury, Satan's calling your name. To Donnie, fraud in chief. To Donnie, command and thief. The world won't mourn, the world won't care. To hell you go, fair is fair. Made a deal with the devil, signed on the dotted line. Death to Donnie, you're out of time. Death to Donnie, you're out of time. Death to Donnie, you're out of time.
Welcome to today's mini episode of Out in the Streets. Today I will be showing just a little clip of DC Black Pride. This is outside the venues, as you see. This is actually on the patio of one of the venues, a smoke patio that you can't smoke on. And then this is the lines outside of the Bullpen, which is one of the other venues that was going off during the weekend. Look at these lines. Look at these lines. It was crazy. And then this is inside one of the venues. It was raining this night, so this is like the outside smoke patio. And there's a separate DJ, people standing around. And then look, this is inside one of the venues, huge venue, great music, good vibes, and people are standing the fuck around. Like, what the hell? Like, I didn't come out for this. So you mean to tell me you flew all the way from wherever you were to stand around and look? Look, there's celebrities, Nene Leakes popping in to show her little stuff off. She's cute, looking all good, feeling all good. I love that. But everybody's just standing around looking at each other. I hate it. DC Pride gets a 4 out of 10 from me. Yes.